So, out the gate, the big thing with R2-D2, because I can explain this character because I play them a little bit. Well, I just showed it there. Is that they place this oil on the ground, and while the oil's on the ground, any move that uses fire will ignite the oil, causing it to turn into a flame pillar. And if the opponent has oil on them, which you can do by hitting them with a move that has oil, they'll spread oil everywhere they walk, and they'll also explode when you hit them with a fire move.
But I only know of forward strong using the fire to ignite the oil.
Yeah, so there's you just saw another one. Unfortunately the unfortunate SB from Nuzl.
That is
But yeah,
very unfortunate.
One thing that got changed in the last patch that I absolutely love is that they added, so before it used to just be forward strong and up special. But they added forward special, you can actually jump cancel off the oil, and if you do that, it ignites it, and it is really fun.
That sounds super fun. And I'm really excited to watch this character because I used to be really into Star Wars, and ironically, one of my favorite characters was R2-D2, not like one of the Jedi or anything, but I just really liked R2-D2.
Yeah, I have actually never seen any of the Star Wars movies. I just think R2-D2 is funny.
He is very funny. I have gone on record saying that the only Star Wars episode that you absolutely need to watch is episode 3.
And that down strong from Valley there. I guess I haven't talked about Valley either. I should probably talk a little bit about Valley. So Valley's thing is that her strongs are all very strange. I think down strong is pretty normal, but the other ones are very weird in that they throw these like gas projectiles. And those gas projectiles do poison damage to anyone inside of them, but also allow Valley to jump cancel any of her specials in it. And also, she gets these super strong projectiles inside of it, which can do lots of damage. So she's a very fast character, very aggressive, super fun. I know a lot of people want her legal, because this was a gentleman. A lot of people want this character legal next month. So I hope we do, because we're seeing a lot of this character, and it's really awesome.
I do hope that the vote does introduce many characters, but these two characters are both included in who I hope, just from what I know.
Yeah.
So when the cloud is dark, it seems like you can't destroy them, but when they become like lighter,
I forgot about that.
The parry interactions and rivals and workshop interactions are very interesting.
Yeah, indeed they are. But yeah, exactly. When the cloud is like placed down, there's a little bit of a grace period where it can't be destroyed, so that Valley can do stuff like you're seeing here, where she throws down the cloud and then immediately jumps off of it for recovery.
Yeah. So yeah, these clouds seem like a little bit of a combination between Forsburn's smoke and I would say Piranha Plant's forward special in Smash Ultimate.
Pretty much. I would say that's fair. And there you see the explosion taking the game.
Explosion. Close match. Almost brought it back.
I love the Cantina March remix that Tailwinds did for R2. Yeah, this is very close. We're hopping into Tower of Heaven now. Same characters. Yeah, you'll see Nuzl absolutely mastering this character. Definitely, like, you're definitely seeing a lot of people pick up this character as of late, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen a lot more of Valiant Death recently than I think I've ever seen before now.
Yeah, it was really funny. I'm good friend I guess I would say we're good friends. I'm good friends with Spider, the person who made this character, and also Chimera, who you saw earlier. We went to a workshop tournament in person a while back, and we just decided to install Valley on the, like, actually on the setup and play Valley. It was very funny.
That's funny. And one thing I didn't realize about Valley is that they came out in, I believe, a few months ago.
Yeah, they're a relatively new character.
Yeah, I thought they were a lot older.
Yeah, they're... Spider actually has another plant character that was released a while back, which was Drosera, who...
Oh, yeah.
You know, has... I guess they don't really have too many similarities gameplay-wise, but... Still. Why do I remember every character being so much older? It really feels like it's been a lot longer than it has. Sometimes it feels a lot longer, and sometimes it feels a lot shorter, because this game is only 3 years old.
Well, yeah, it's technically only 3 years old. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, I mean...
But I believe it also had an earlier access release all the way back in 2015.
Well, I mean... I guess Rivals is older, but Workshop as a whole is only a couple years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rivals has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, Rivals has been... I believe Workshop was, like, the best thing to happen to, like, Rivals. Well, that's kind of a weird... I mean, like, it got a lot more people into it than, like, anything else.
Yeah. And you're seeing... Yeah, I love how much... Like, just the fact that we have this ability to make these characters like this. Oh, and the stomp.
Very close match, I'm seeing. Both of the ones that I've seen so far. Ooh, yikes.
Back air, it's gonna even things out. Seeing... one of the fun things about R2 as well is that down special, which creates oil, you can actually use the aerial version to fly around a little bit, which can be very...
like a mini...
Yeah, it's
a discharge.
It lets you... The thing that makes it so good is the fact that it doesn't put you in a pratfall, so you can act out of it immediately.
Yeah, that sounds like a very nice tool.
Yeah. Ooh. Trying to pin Nuzl down here, but not quite getting it. Although that up air, oh, and the up strong.
Ooh, and the up strong taking game 2. Currently 2-0 in your favor.
Yeah. We'll see how things go. See if it keeps going that way, or if not. We are headed to Endless Abyss now. The
final destination, I would say, of Rivals, just because it's the only one that doesn't have any platforms whatsoever besides the main.
Everyone's third favorite stage, behind Tempest Peak and Fire Capital.
Ironically, I love Tempest Peak and Fire Capital, but I absolutely despise this stage.
Yeah, okay, I actually hate Tempest Peak and Fire Capital. Like, those are, like, almost always stages that I just... Yeah, I think they're just such a weird picks. We'll see if we see them later. But, yeah, this stage, again, no platforms. I thought this was gonna be a really good stage for me, actually, because of the fact that I can just cover the stage in oil. But something I very quickly realized about this stage is that because my best way of applying oil sends me up, it's a lot harder to apply it on a stage like this.
That's true.
But
both the neutral special, which fires... Ooh, yikes. Both the projectile and the grounded down special, it seems they're pretty slow.
Yeah, they did get sped up a little bit recently, but they're still not super reliable. Especially against a character like Valley, who's really hard to pin down.
Yeah, it seems like Valley their biggest attribute is how quickly they can just like mix it up with where they are and everything.
Yeah. It's very even here. Oh, and another back air.
Yikes. Very close to death and unfortunate SD. However,
it happens.
Nuzl coming down with you. It does happen. It's happened to me quite my fair share of times.
Getting that command grab. I love R2 command grab because it just lets you do your strongs after the grab.
Yeah.
And
cancel into strong.
Yeah, and you can do them in the air that way too.
An interesting way to implement aerial strong.
Oh, certainly. I definitely think it adds a lot to the character to have that.
Right now, it seems like kind of struggling to get in on Valley and get a kill.
Yeah, especially with this at this range deficit. Oh, he gets the fire, but not enough.
Oh,
and
but
that's gonna take
ouch.
it.
That's an unfortunate.
Nuzl taking the first game, and I'm gonna say a little bit. I'm trying to say neutral, and this is not. I guess this is still a neutral comment, but this is where the stats started to get a little weird as we go to Rockwall, and you'll very quickly see what I mean. If it wasn't weird enough in game 1.
I'm ready for it to get really weird.
So, went to Rockwall here because I love having those lack of blast sounds. And yeah, this makes complete and total sense. Yeah,
I know exactly what's happening.
We discovered. So
workshop interactions are so
Clarin Field 2.
Clarin? Wait, did you enjoy Clarin's Field? Well, now you have it on a workshop character.
This is definitely very funny. I don't think it ended up actually affecting the match too much, but it was really funny.
Yeah. I can't see it really affecting the match all that much. But one thing I'm really surprised about in Workshop is that there's no character with really like another Clarin Field that just invalidates projectiles. Mostly because it's a lot of the time when it happens, it's just not very fun.
I see Robo in chat. Spider is gonna be in my DMs in like 5 milliseconds.
Oh,
immediately making it back with the command grab though.
Evening up the game.
Yeah. Seeing very much both of us not really getting a good poke here. Send you this replay? I can send you the replays.
Right now it just looks like you're just trying to neutral it up.
Yep. I actually do have replays for this game, so I mean obviously I'm showing it, but I can send those to you after the game, so if you wanna see what's going on. I think it's very funny though. Honestly.
It's incredibly funny. And also, like, if for some reason the replays don't work, then they're here.
It's okay.
And that
Valley needs it.
Ouch.
Yeah, you see that explosion off the top? Oh, but that forward strong gonna even it out.
Yikes. Interesting that R2 does not get covered in his own oil.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, because it's a case of, like, what would other characters do with it? But it would be funny.
Oh, and there's
another
Field 2 coming back in.
And there's yet another funny moment from it.
Yeah, but I feel like the only place where R2's oil being placed back on himself would only be really useful in like an R2-D2.
Yeah, it would be really funny if it like... Actually, I do think it would... Like, if it placed on R2, it would only be strictly beneficial to R2, depending on how the oil works. I don't know how it works in Dittos.
Or maybe it would be that R2 self-destructs when they try to use a fire move. That would be pretty annoying, but also like... Oh!
And that's gonna even things out. It's gonna be 2-2 going into this final game.
Yeah.
Looks like we are going to rock wall yet again.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't like the stage. The layout is really cool, I think, but I just don't like the stage because of the small blast zones.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it because of the small blast zones, but I kind of forgot that the side blast zone is really what it's about, not really the top blast zone.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like, it's become like a running gag in like my group of friends, and I believe a lot of other people, that like Rockwall is the equivalent of WarioWare in Rivals.
Yeah, it is. It actually, I think that's what the layout is meant to be based off of, which I think is great. But
yeah, but also like I really don't like WarioWare either. So this stage is kind of doomed from the start, in my opinions.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, you missed. You saw nothing. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. No one mentioned it until like a minute into the game, so that's on you. Not too much has happened yet.
Oh,
the field is back.
Ouch. Yeah, and only now is the first stock being taken.
There you go. Nuzl getting some really crazy Valley combos here.
Yeah, Valley seems like they've got a lot of potential that I personally just haven't seen being used a lot of the time. That Upstrong taking her stock, but fortunately at a pretty high percent, which does not bode well.
Oh, certainly. Trying to get the...
Oh, and the string. Ouch.
Getting these really crazy combos here. Nuzl absolutely showing what this character can do. Like, I don't even know what to say. That was just insane.
Valley is just kind of schmoving right now.
And the down strong. Just doing really well, keeping me out. Ooh. Whiffs the...
Oh, missed the up strong.
Falls out of BB-8.
I keep forgetting that BB-8 is there.
Spider is approaching. And that's going to take it.
That takes it. Ouch.
And Nuzl taking the set 3-2, but very close stuff.
The reverse 3-0.
Definitely a very fun set.
It was